Here we go. Oh, yay! Oh no, God, that's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Sorry. This is Armadacon. I do apologise. It falls to me to have the most pleasurable duty to introduce, as you all know, because you're all here, the Armadacon Masquerade 2011. We have some wonderful acts tonight for your delectation. May I first of all introduce our handsome and beautiful judges. Yay! Ned Fountain. Yay! Ross. Yay! The ugly one in the middle. Yay! He's right, I'm on my second glass of wine. I do apologise.
I said bottle. Your second bottle?
Well, it's a very glass,
isn't it?
I think we are ready to introduce to you. We are. Here we go. So, in no particular order, first of all on tonight is Mr. Chris Nichols as Silent Brenton. Oh, it'll do.
First word. All. Everyone.
Yes.
Lots,
People.
many, us,
Human.
We.
Human.
Second word.
second word,
Sign.
God,
Ah.
We are. Third word.
under,
Hiding.
dead, under,
Under. We are under. Fourth word.
Attack.
we are under attack.
Fifth word. Run!
I didn't get it. And the second act for you this evening, we have as Dr. Cool. Please welcome Chris Russell.
Guitar.
Tweed jacket. Cool. Braces. Cool. Bow tie. Cool. And Fez. So not cool.
Aww. Cool.
Jensen.
I warn you, if you don't cheer this one, you could be in serious trouble. A girl genius, the Jägermeister, Fiona! Nice hat.
That's fighting talk. Smile. You want my nose.
Any plan, you lose your hat.
It's a bad plan. You smart guy. And as every Jaeger knows, people who do not buy raffle tickets sing accidents. So remember, buy your raffle tickets. Oh, who knows what might happen.
counter strip at the end of the Masquerade. I'm sorry. I can only apologise. Have you got your buckets at the ready? Presenting. How do you know it's a pond if there aren't any ducks in it?
Oh.
Mr. David Trace.
Last
Dom, good news. I'm in. I don't think they've worked out I'm not a real policewoman. No, I think they've probably worked out I'm not a woman, but they might think I'm a policewoman. Somewhere in here, there's been a naughty boy. Where's the naughty boy? Hello, naughty boy. Is it your birthday today? No! No! Doc, you've got the wrong bloody date again.
I have been told that I must expand on the next description slightly. I'm told it's a superhero from Watchmen.
Cool.
I haven't seen Watchmen. I've never read the book or the comics, so I'm at a complete hecking loss.
He's not blue, is he?
However,
No, it's not blue, thank you.
as Rorschach, Steve Patton, I wish I knew who you were, but I don't.
Crime is
No.
a disease. I'm the cure. Oh, enjoying yourselves. Why ain't I?
I don't know, mate.
I only eat beans. That's enough for today.
I think you might have to excuse me because the next one's me. All right, here we are. Now, as you know, normally Jenny and I would do some kind of stupid skit. But this year we thought we'd do something slightly different. Where's she gone?
He's run.
Oh, there she is. What we'd like to do really is just to present these costumes to you. We thought we'd just give you a brief explanation of the sort of thinking behind the costume, why we did what we did. So, obviously steampunk costumes. Steampunk is all about anachronism. It's about the possession of technology that couldn't possibly exist, often powered by steam or clockwork, and liberally seasoned with semi-magical, mystical or alchemical, sometimes referred to as etheric forces. And they fall apart, occasionally. The reason that this comes off is because it won't fit in the suitcase with the end on. So it has to be able to be removed. We did present these costumes in, at DragonCon in the professional costumers competition. We did not win.
Oh.
We didn't come second either. Or third. No.
That's because they got really high standards.
They were absolutely fantastic costumes.
I'll get to you later.
It's not the winning, it's the taking part that's important.
We attempted to increase the sort of anachronistic nature of the costume by taking the technology on into the costumes themselves. Hence, Sir Henry's costume is a mixture of Victorian and Regency. The coat is from an original Regency pattern. while Lady Guinevere is perhaps slightly more traditionally Victorian. In selecting the colours for the costumes, we tried to represent the effect of an old sepia photograph, further enhancing the anachronistic references to the use of photography and the aging process of the old chemicals. These characters belong to an alternate history. Alchemy has the power to unlock the secrets of the universe, dragons exist, and time travel is a possibility. The development of the costumes inevitably informs the development of the characters, and the obvious solution to the multi-period costume was time travel. Hence, Sir Henry and Lady Guinevere are necessarily adventurers in time. On retiring from an illustrious career as a sea captain, Henry Fox Watkins, that's me, received a knighthood from the grateful Queen Victoria in recognition of his services to the British Empire. Retirement didn't suit his restless demeanour, and he couldn't sell his dental practice, which was his beautiful wife. I don't know who wrote that bit. His beautiful wife, Lady Guinevere, was a keen supporter of the women's suffrage movement, and she's actually wearing some jewellery, which is the colour of the women's suffrage movement, which I believe is green and purple. Green, purple and white, which are the colours of the women's suffrage. They quickly became known for retrieving lost items and acquiring artefacts. Sir Henry was approached by the British Association of Dragon Hunters and Taxidermists, which if you spell it out is the bad hats, hence the bad hat, with a commission to capture a specimen which had eluded all, that was a specimen, but it's on my second bottle of wine, so for all intents and purposes, a specimen which had eluded all previous attempts at capture. Draconus tempus mutans, known to have the ability to change the very nature of time within its vicinity. One evening, Lady Guinevere was visited by an older version of herself who gave her a vial containing a purple liquid and a laboratory book in what appeared to be Lady Guinevere's own handwriting. Her older self simply said, "You will know what to do with this." Sorry, reaching down, the older Lady Guinevere made some adjustments to a device fastened to her parasol and promptly disappeared from view, and the end fell off again. On examination of the laboratory notebook, it proved to be Lady Guinevere's experimental notes on her post-mortem examination of a specimen of Draconus tempus mutans. Her successful attempts to extract the purple ichor, hitherto unknown, in an organ found in the thalamus of the dragon. With this ichor, Sir Henry, with the help of the Royal Small Arms Factory at Enfield, was able to fabricate both the Enfield Time Displacement Parasol, the special falling off end, and the Fox Watkins Chronogenic Field Disruptor. Ooh, I hear you say. Using these devices, they were able to capture and, if you're a conservationist, please put your fingers in your ears, kill the dragon. It was then delivered to the Bad Hats for display in their London headquarters, and once the research was complete, Henry was awarded the Medal of Honour of the association for his efforts. Lady Guinevere is in control of the time travel, carrying the Enfield Temporal Displacement Parasol. On her arm, she wears the Professor Kaplan Etheric Bolt Projector. This noisy cricket started life as a child's dart thrower, cost me 99p in Sainsbury's. I think you'll agree it looks absolutely wonderful. Sir Henry sports a weapon of his own invention, the Fox Watkins Chronogenic Field Disruptor. Started life as an AK-47, which I sawed in half. It's been painted and modified with various bits and pieces. For use in extreme situations, the characters both carry the etheric bubbles of doom. Up until now, discharge of this weapon has been forbidden in all polite societies because no one knew exactly what would happen. But tonight, we will find out.
It could also be argued that
not like society.
That's true.
And there's one final question. Does anyone know where I can buy better bloody bubble machines? Thank you.
Spider. We let it loose and it spider.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we thought we would leave the most interesting, the best and the greatest till last. I'm not allowed to tell you anything about this next, what shall we call it, extravaganza, other than to say, let me introduce team ... Please.
There's a living Time Lord out there, and it's one of the good ones. You said there weren't any other Time Lords left. There aren't no Time Lords left anywhere in the universe, but the universe isn't where we're going. See that snake? The Mark of the Corsair. Fantastic bloke. He had that snake as a tattoo in every regeneration. Didn't feel like himself unless he had the tattoo, or herself a couple of times. Ooh, she was a bad girl.
They've stopped firing.
Maybe they've taken the hint. Maybe not.
By command of the Supreme Dalek, your lives are to be spared. Your extermination has been set aside on the condition that you identify the body or the living person of the Time Lord called the Corsair.
Oh well, it's nice knowing you. I am the Corsair.
I am the Corsair.
I'm the Corsair.
I can't believe you just did that.
Me neither. I am the Corsair. I am the Corsair. Oh, for goodness sakes. You're not blogging this, are you?
I am the Corsair, and so is my wife.
Oh, come on, it was worth it just for the gag. Hang on. We're short one. Where's 3? Come on, 3, I know you're here.
Ha ha! I am the Corsair.
Are we ready? Let's go identify ourselves.
First time I've ever been sorry for the dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you will be delighted to know, here endeth the final entry. And, Eric Breeze, let us gather for Silent Benton. Oh my God, hang on. Number 2, who's number 2? Here we go. Chris Russell, there's Dr. Cool, and the Corsair, of course. Yay! Jonas, the Jägermeister. Amy Pons, I'm sure it's the real one. I'm sure it is.
Pregnant.
Who is she?
Rorschach.
That's close enough. Me and her indoors. And what's left of Team Corsair? Thank you very much. The judges will now retire. By the look of them. The results will be announced forthwith. Thank you very much.